Hey guys, and welcome back to this my tongue is still twisted. Hey guys, and welcome back to this next episode in my web design series. So today we're going to be kicking it off with learning some syntax and file structure in web design. So this is very simple stuff. We're going to be starting off with creating our root folder and our file structure. So I've cleared my desktop here. You can create yours wherever you want, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be creating it very simple and all on my desktop. So if I right click here, and sorry, my computer's running a little bit slow at the moment, so if I go new and create a new folder, and this is what we're going to be calling our root folder. So we can name this whatever we want. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to follow a theme and keep it to recreating the BBC website. Now, the name of this folder doesn't matter so much as all the files within it is what's going to be uploaded to a server. Now, this is what we call our root folder or our root destination, and this is where all our files and folders are going to be. So we're going to need a folder for our images, so I'm just going to call that img, just to keep it nice and short. And then we're going to need one for our cascading style sheets or our CSS sheets, so I'm just going to call that CSS. So that's the only two folders we need for now, and then also we're going to have our main files here, our pages, and we'll get into that shortly. So I'm going to be using brackets for this tutorial series. It's the program I recommended in my first video. I'll leave a link in the description again where you can download this, and if you want to follow me, you can use brackets. However, a lot of these skills are transferable to other programs such as Dreamweaver. So we're currently in brackets. What we want to do is, to the left file menu, we can display all our files and folders, and what we want to do is we want to link the folder we just made to brackets. So we're just going to go to File, Open Folder, and we're just going to select the folder we just made. So when you're inside the first folder you made, just click Select Folder, and it will display the CSS and image folders. So start off with, in the root destination, so not in the image or CSS folder, you're going to create a new file called index.html. And there's two important things to take note of with this file name. The first thing is the .html. This is the type of file, and it tells the browser what it's reading. And then there's the index bit. It doesn't usually matter what you name your pages. However, when you name something index.html, it's telling the page that this is the home page, this is the first page you should load. So rather than loading a list of things that is in that folder, it'll automatically load the index.html page. So moving swiftly on, we've now opened up our page, and we're going to go into the syntax of HTML. So don't be too worried about the name syntax. It's actually surprisingly simple. Syntax simply means the list of rules or the guides that you have to follow when coding in HTML. So it's like the do's and don'ts of coding in HTML. To start off with this, we need to cover the structure of a HTML document. So with every document, we're going to start off with just stating that we're coding HTML by doing an open bracket, HTML, and then close bracket. So as we're in a text editor, it's automatically closed our bracket for us. So every time we create a bracket, so example, it's bracket, HTML, close bracket, you then have to do open bracket, slash, and then the bracket name, and then close bracket. So this is like a container. It contains content. So our whole page is going to be within these two tags. Now within that, we've got more structure to cover. So we're going to be giving our head tag as well. Just click close our tag, and it's automatically going to finish it. So within our head tag, we're going to have our title. So I'll show you what that is in a second, but for now, I'm just going to create a new tag called title. One second. So we're going to create a tag called title, close that, and you can see it automatically finishes it. Now what this title is, if I head on over to YouTube, in the top of the page here, you can see that it's called My Subscriptions YouTube. This is a page title. So if we go to another website like Google, it's got Google in the title. So that's what we're going to be covering now. So if I call this BBC homepage and save it, we can then open up our folder and open up the file. And as you can see, the file we've just created, it says BBC homepage in the title. So that's there, that's done. Let's close that again. So moving on, we've got a little bit more to cover. We've got the HTML tag, the whole page is in. We've got the head tag, which the title's in, and we can put a little bit more in there later. I'll show that to you further on in the series. And then finally, we've got one more tag, which is the body. And this is where all your content's going to be going. Now, one more thing I want to cover before I finish this video. It's something that is very useful to remember when coding HTML, and that's about white space. So as you can see, I've created lots of spaces here above and below my text. And I'm just going to create hello guys in just plain text. So this will just look like plain text. And now I'm going to open my live preview here, which is this like lightning bolt button, or you can open the file. And as you can see, despite me leaving tons of spaces above and below it, it has only displayed the text. So we're going to be getting into how this is useful. So it's going to be good for spacing out your code, but it's also very good as you can find what you're writing, and you can control when you want a space, but I'll get into that later. While I'm in this page also, I've opened up live preview in brackets, and this means that when I'm editing, so I can just carry on typing it, and it'll live update, which I find very useful, which is why I like this text edit program. So that's about it for this tutorial. If you did enjoy it, leave a like below and tell me if you'd like any questions answered in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and check back on my next video, which will be coming very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.